I want to play a scary game.
I'm hungry.
Well, get your controllers ready.
Get your food ready.
Welcome to the Munchin Nerds. Woo. Happy Halloween, nerds! What's up, guys? We're in our costumes, kind of. We just didn't want to do the face paint because it's getting late.
Yeah.
We were going to put face paint on ourselves to really make it good, but we're going to save it for Halloween. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. It is Halloween. Right, but we're going to save it for the trick-or-treaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we have a special preparation. We went to get some sushi because today we're doing
Pokemon creepy Pokedex
entrails. So in the Pokemon world, there are a lot of Pokemon that have really creepy Pokedex entries, and we thought we'd eat some sushi and we discuss about some of them with you guys for Halloween, because you know it's the time to be scared and to talk about really creepy stuff. So we have our facts on our phones because we can't memorize this stuff. But as we eat, we're just going to talk to you about what we thought were the creepiest ones that we saw online. And yeah, that's kind of it. And if you guys can't tell, we're dressed as Jack.
Jack and Sally.
Jack and Sally. It'll be better when the trick-or-treaters come around. We have the whole
when we have the full face.
You can see it on our vlog when it happens. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we bought different types of sushis. The house special is like deep fried. We have a Halloween roll, which I don't even know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is anymore. I think it's like this one up here.
Oh, it's in the front.
Oh, it's in the front, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have a dragon roll. Is that it? Is that what we got? And then, what is that one? Just a regular?
We have a New York roll.
Yeah.
And then this is the tamago nigiri and the hamachi nigiri.
And we bought a bento box because we're that hungry.
Yeah, we didn't eat anything all day. Again, we say that in every video.
Throughout the Pokemon years, Pokedexes have like talked about like side facts about Pokemon. And one of the coolest side facts is that a lot of these Pokemon are creepy as hell. Like they have some really creepy Pokedex entries. So I'm gonna talk about one of my favorite ones that became like a huge creepy pasta on its own. Hypno. So Hypno's Pokemon Dex entry, I'm going to read it to you guys. It carries a pendulum device. There was once an incident in which it took a child and hypnotized. So this dude literally stole a child and that child was never seen again. And then another Pokedex entry, it says, when it is hungry, it puts humans to sleep, then feasts on its dreams. So essentially, this child was stolen, and then this Hypno pretty much just fed off his dreams for the. Well, I guess he was never found again, so he's probably dead.
Another Pokemon entry is Drifloon, Pokemon number 425 from Pokemon Sun. Stories go that it grabs the hands of small children and drags them away to the afterlife. It dislikes heavy children. So basically, if you see like a child like holding a Drifloon, that child's dead.
That child's dead.
She did. He did.
It was funny. There was an episode on Pokemon where you legit see a child holding a Drifloon. I'll see if I can get the shot for you guys. But she's like, legit holding it. We're like, well, that child's dead.
I think it was meant to be an Easter egg.
Maybe, right? Alright, so for the next Pokemon I'm going to talk about is Galale. I don't know how to say his name. He's like this big giant head. So the Dex entry says, can instantly freeze its foes cold or solid. After immobilizing its foes in ice, this Pokemon enjoys eating them in a leisurely fashion. So he pretty much creates his own ice cream popsicles and just eats them. So that is creepy. Considering he's an ice Pokemon, so only like when you go in the mountain, that's when you see them. But yeah, being eaten while frozen solid does not sound nice. Man, the Pokemon world's supposed to be nice. This does not sound...
They don't sound real nice.
They don't sound like I'd want to walk around while they're around.
Another Pokemon that has like a creepy lore to it is Bennett. It's the evolution of Shuppet. So this one is number 354 from Pokemon Ultra Sun. And this one says, it's a stuffed toy that was thrown away and became possessed, ever searching for the one who threw it away so it can exact its revenge. So basically, Banette is a revenge-seeking, possessed doll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they say karma goes around, Banette is karma.
It's so weird. How does that happen, though? Like, Banette is supposed to evolve from Shuppet. Mm-hmm. So when does it get tossed? I guess Shuppet takes control of the doll. I don't know. Pokemon's really weird sometimes. Here's one. I thought it was very morbid. Phantom, because he's a stump. So according to old tales, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. So Pokemon just took dead, like, they legit used the word died, by the way.
Very morbid.
Mm-hmm. Those poor kids, they turned into Pokemon. This is the first time, like, Pokemon have turned into, or people have turned into Pokemon. It's a thing. I don't know why. It's really creepy.
Another fun lore is Houndoom, number 229 from Pokemon Gold. This one says, if you are burned by the flames it shoots from its mouth, the pain never goes away.
That sucks.
So if you're hit by Houndoom's, like, fire attack, you're forever gonna be literally burning.
Damn.
But then in Pokemon, don't they battle and then I guess it only relates to humans. I guess if a Pokemon
Yeah, I never said like a Pokemon would continue burning.
Yeah. It says technically you would continue burning.
I like Houndoom. He's a cool Pokemon.
Creepy. That's actually really painful.
Okay, this one's one of my personal favorite ones because just the idea of this is really scary to me. The idea of being followed is scary to me. So this Pokemon's name is Cactorn. It's a cactus Pokemon. So it hangs around in the desert mostly. So its Pokemon Dex entry says, if a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cactorn will follow it in a ragtag group. So a bunch of them will follow the person. The Pokemon bides its time waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. So it like legit waits for you to like succumb to like dehydration and then they'll kill you.
It's like a vulture.
And you see how it says traveler? That's a person. That's a human being. It's gonna consume a human being. My time. That's really creepy. I don't like the idea of being followed. That's like a really creepy thing to me. I don't like to be followed.
Gorbis.
Oh god.
Number 368 from Pokemon Ultra Moon. So it says, it sucks bodily fluids out of its prey. The leftover meat sinks to the floor where it becomes food for other Pokemon. So they're basically saying people are Pokemon's food.
Hopefully it attacks people. Not hopefully. I said hopefully it's just for Pokemon. Because this thing legit injects itself into them and sucks out their organs. That is scary.
And then all they're left are like the bones, the organs,
They just sink down. For other Pokemon.
Skin.
And what other Pokemon are there that are eating like whatever it's eating? That's so weird. I don't want to know.
All the other Gorbuses.
I'm gonna do Yanmask. Yamask. I've been saying Yanmask. It's not Yanmask. It's Yamask.
Yamask.
So this Pokemon, each of them carries a mask that used to be its human face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry.
That's really sad.
That's so sad. It legit remembers it was a human, and it starts crying.
That makes sense. Because, hold on. Because those of you who still play Pokemon Go, they released Yamask. And then one of the attack moves, that like one of the defense moves it does, is that it takes off its mask. Like, it goes like that to you.
It uses its mask as a shield.
Yeah.
So what's hilarious.
Well, like, it makes sense that he actually like looks at its face. Or the mask.
So we've talked about like creepy entries, but there was one Pokemon game where they had this side story. That was probably one of the creepiest side stories I've ever heard. It was in Pokemon. Oh my god, what was it? Was it Diamond and Pearl? No, it wasn't Diamond and Pearl. It was
Gold and Silver?
No. Was it Platinum? Well, someone will help me figure it out. The story was, you go into this old abandoned house in the game, but the place is haunted. And you know it's haunted because you see like spirits and stuff of like, and one of the spirits is a little girl. And if you read and talk to people and explore, you find out that the little girl died. Yeah, they legit said like she passed away, like she died. And they don't know from what, but the big theory is that Darkrai, which is a Pokemon, gave her nightmares and killed her because she couldn't recover from them or something. And the parents couldn't save her in time. And you see her spirit on the bridge with an Abra. And
oh, and we just talked about. Oh no, we talked about Hypno.
yeah, it was Hypno. But yeah, I was like, wow, this has got to be like the most like scariest thing I've ever seen.
I feel like I've seen that because I remember the girl with the Abra.
Yeah, oh my god, I forgot which game it was, but that was probably one of the most creepiest things.
I think it was Silver or Gold.
Maybe it was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that one. It couldn't have been that one. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Sure. I don't remember. If you guys remember, let me know.
So Victory Bell says, it lures prey with a sweet aroma of honey. Swallowed whole, the prey is melted in a day, bones and all. But that doesn't make sense. I mean, that's creepy. But in Cancer region, Jesse and James had a Victory Bell. But it makes sense because Victory Bell always wanted to eat Jesse.
It didn't want to eat him.
Not Jesse, James, sorry.
It didn't want to eat him. It loved him, which is why that was its way of showing its affection. Yeah.
So it didn't want to kill him.
It didn't want to kill him. A lot of Jesse's Pokemon love him, but they... James's Pokemon love him, but they have weird ways of showing affection.
Yeah. Like the Cacturn!
Yeah, I think that one always... did he have a Cacturn?
Cacnea, sorry.
No.
It was Cacnea.
I like Kabutops, sorry. With sharp claws, this ferocious ancient Pokemon rips apart prey and sucks their body fluids. It eats their body fluids, guys. Like, that is... Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
When I was a kid, I always wanted Pokemon to be real.
And then now you're...
Now I'm reading all these and I'm like, I don't want them to be real. I want them to... I don't know. Not kill me, yeah. I don't understand how these people are walking around with all these Pokedex entries telling about how they're gonna murder everybody. I want to talk about some stuff that are Pokemon facts though. Like, have you guys heard of creepypastas? Pokemon has so many creepypastas. There's Pokemon Black, which is a game that some kid found and he played it and his character ended up dying at the end of the game. There's Mount Silver. There's I forgot what it.
Mount Silver. Oh yeah.
The Hypno song.
The Lavender Town.
Lavender Town Syndrome, which is a very famous thing where apparently a bunch of kids committed suicide because they listened to a Lavender theme song too long. I guess the pitches were like supposedly weird and things like that, but I don't buy it. I think it's just a myth.
They said something how they depict or defragged or something the music and then visuals popped up of unknowns.
Unknowns? I was like, whoa.
But apparently Unknown didn't come out till like way later, obviously, because this is from Lavender Town, Cancer region, the first one, Gen 1.
Unknowns came about, I think, in Johto.
Yeah. And then... But they said that how a lot of... It's really sad. They said a lot of children, like, committed suicide. because it was like linked to that song in Lavender Town.
But yeah, if you guys ever have time, go listen to some Pokemon creepypastas. Go listen to some during Halloween. You'll probably get a little bit like creeped out. Like, it's some good stuff.
Sorry if my lighting is getting wonky. It's actually because the sun's setting right now.
It's getting darker and spookier. You could see it because it's getting darker around us, so it's like it's like shrinking down. It's pretty interesting.
So we're gonna end with one more Pokemon. Very infamous. If most of you guys already know, especially if you play Pokemon Go right now. But I'll let Gene say it.
This Pokemon is called Mimikyu. So his Pokedex entry is from Ultra Moon, and it says a gust of wind. Oh, okay. So let me talk about the Pokemon real quick. So the Pokemon hides its real body underneath a Pikachu kind of like doll. So
like a rag.
Like a rag, yeah. So you never see its real body. So nobody knows what it looks like. Everyone just thinks it looks like a beat down Pikachu. So a gust of wind revealed what hides under this Pokemon's rag to a passing trainer one time, who went home and died painfully that very night. That is so creepy.
So the people who do see what's underneath the rag or underneath his little costume thing,
they're dead. They just died.
They can't live to say what's underneath.
It's so creepy.
And in the cartoon, spoiler alert, in
Ultra Sun Moon. Or Sun Moon.
Yeah, in the Pokemon series, spoiler alert, Meowth sees what's underneath.
Yeah. So Meowth's gonna die. No, I'm just kidding.
No, borderline. They don't say it, obviously. But you can tell Meowth freaking died. He was like on the brink of death. And then, of course, Jesse and James want to save him.
But anywho, guys, we actually we're probably going to keep going. But we're running out of daylight.
Yeah.
As you guys can tell, it's getting really dark. It's getting harder to see us.
Yeah, so we're going to end it here.
We're going to end our video here because we're out of facts too. But I hope you guys enjoyed us talking about all these Pokemon facts. And yeah, I guess happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. Stay safe. Have fun.
Yeah, stay safe. Play all those horror games on Halloween. It really is.
All those spoopiness.
Spoopy games.
And we hope you liked our series, the Food-tober Spooktacular series.
It was a lot of work.
Maybe we'll do a Christmas one. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Themes are always hard to do.
Yeah.
But anywho, gamers, game on.
Mukbangers, I hope you enjoyed your food as much as I did.
And we'll see you guys for our next episode.
Bye. Bye.